Mm, okay, hi guys. So today we will see the topic on AWS Direct Connect. So AWS Direct Connect is a way to create a dedicated private connection from your office or data center directly to AWS, which means dedicated means here we are talking about see, for example, like we have on-premise, from our on-premise or our office is connected directly to AWS cloud via physical wire. So that is nothing but AWS direct connect, which are offered by AWS service. Okay. So this connection does not go over the regular internet, which makes it faster, more reliable, and more secure for transferring data between your network and AWS. So how it works? So it's private connection. Instead of sending data over the internet, AWS Direct Connect uses a physical private link, you know, so that connects your network directly to AWS. So think of it as a private highway. For example, between your location and AWS. For example, think of your home. From your home, for example, I'm telling your home. From there, you have a highway, straight highway, and the destination is AWS office. Just like that, your on-premise is connected with private physical wire directly with AWS. That is a private connection. Okay. So better performance. And since it is like direct connection, right? So no internet, public internet required. The connection is more stable and has fast persistent speed. It can handle high data transfer rates, which makes it great for things like large file transfers for application. Okay. And the additional point is enhanced security. By avoiding the internet, direct connect makes your data transfer more secure and private, reducing the risk of interception of delay from the internet traffic and cost saving. So for companies that need to move a lot of data, direct connect can be cheaper than using the internet. Okay. So especially for transferring data out of AWS. So how you set it up? You choose an AWS direct connect location near your office or data center. So AWS then helps set up the physical connection, often through a third-party network provider. Okay. So you choose which AWS direct connect location you near your office you want, and then the third party, they will help you for the physical connection. After this, you can set up a virtual interface on this connection to reach different AWS services directly and securely. Okay. So when to use this direct connect? Whenever you're dealing with big data transfers, if you're transferring, I mean, if you frequently need to send or receive large amount of data, like backups or streaming videos, that time you go for this. And also hybrid setup. If you have both on-premises system and AWS resources that need to work together as one network. And low latency needs. If your application needs quick and predictable network performance, like real-time application or financial service. Okay. So in short, AWS Connect is a dedicated link to AWS. It is fast, secure, and cost effective for heavy or sensitive data transfer, making it deal for business needing a strong private connection. So the next topic is Amazon CloudFront. Okay. So Amazon CloudFront is a content delivery network service that helps deliver web content like web images, videos, or web pages to users quickly by caching copies of the content in a multiple location around the world. Okay. Basically, here this content delivery network job is to have a copy of the origin. Origin means server. Okay, origin server. So it will have a copy of the web content like images, video, or web pages. So whenever the user request, it will not go hit the direct server. Instead, it go to the CDN, nearby to the user. Okay, and it will fetch the data. So that is what the definition says. So this setup, reduces the distance between the content and the user, which speeds up access and enhances performance. So this is all about Amazon CloudFront. Let's see the some key features. Okay, so it's global network, edge locations, and CloudFront uses a global network of edge locations, over 400 locations worldwide, to store cached copies of your content. So when a user requests your content, CloudFront delivers it from each location near to them, which reduces latency and speed up delivery. Okay, so content caching. CloudFront caches frequently accessed content at this edge location. So this means that if multiple user request the same content, it can be delivered from the edge cache without going back to the origin server, saving time and bandwidth. Okay. So also it support for static and dynamic content. CloudFront can deliver both static content. Static content means, for example, images, videos. Okay. And dynamic content means such as API response or personalized user data. So it supports caching strategy for both types, which help improve the overall speed and performance of web application. So additional features like security features. Okay. CloudFront integrate with AWS Shield. Okay. So in another video, I will talk about dedicatedly about AWS Shield and DDoS protection. Okay. So this CloudFront integrates with AWS Shield to provide DDoS protection. Okay. Denial of and offers HTTPS. Okay. To secure data to in transmit. So while transmitting the data, so it offers HTTPS and DDoS protection also. Okay. You can also use AWS Web Application Firewall with CloudFront to protect against common web threats like SQL injection and cross-site scripting. For example, if to protect our web application, AWS Web Application, right? So we use AWS Web Application Firewall with CloudFront. So what it will do is it will protect against threats, like SQL injection and cross-site scripting. Next it is origin server. So CloudFront works with origin servers, which are the original location where your content is stored. Origin means where your content is stored originally. So these can be AWS services like S3 or EC. Okay. So are even servers outside of AWS. CloudFront retrieves content from the origin server and caches it at the edge locations. So it's cost effectiveness. So by caching content close to user, CloudFront reduces the amount of data that needs to travel across the internet, which can reduce data transfer costs and improve user experience. Okay, let's see how this CloudFront works. So when a user requests content, what happens? CloudFront checks if it's available in the nearest edge location. If the content is in the cache it is, it's delivered immediately from the edge location. So first it will check the edge location. Edge location means where the copy of the original content will be stored. Okay. So it's the edge. If the content is there, it will cache it. If the content is not in the cache, a cache miss. Okay. So CloudFront retrieves it from the origin server, caches it in each location, and then delivers to the user. For example, if in the edge location there is no content, what the CloudFront will do is it retrieves from the origin server and caches it at the edge location and then delivers to the user. Okay. So some examples we'll see and use case. if you have a website with a global visitor, okay, for example, like in where CloudFront needs to helps load your site faster, okay. So by serving content from nearby edge locations. So this is especially useful for media-rich websites or application where loading speed and reliability are critical. For example, you want to reach global visitor. Consider a good example would be PUBG. Okay, so a guy from one country can connect with a guy from another country, isn't it? So that is how the game works. So here, this kind of application, where critical application, the application requires critical processing. This kind of application, CloudFront will be used. Why you can ask? Because the content is stored near the edge location. So it's very easy to retrieve the content from the edge location where the user are nearby. Okay. Okay. In summary, Amazon CloudFront speeds up the delivery of your website content by caching it at edge location around the world. So this reduces load times, saves bandwidth, and improves the user experience, especially for global audiences. It's a key service for anyone looking to optimize content delivery on AWS. So this is all about the AWS Direct Connect and Amazon CloudFront. So next video we'll see the different concepts, guys. Thank you.